Good Lord. Stop it. Anyways, I just filled up the feed. I love this 24%. I got new feed. Let me see. It's beautiful as usual. And that I get from Quick Feeds. It's got a big Q on it, from Copetown. And where is it? I don't know if this focuses in, but I tried a 30%. That was the last bag, but the crumble was a lot smaller, and this is just the right size. Anyways, we're having like a power struggle because what is it? This is the I think that's the new dominant male, and Frankie, no, he just called, and he's been doing that call constantly. This is the 4th day. Frankie is stepping down, I think. Oh my gosh. And this one has got a very loud voice, just like Frankie's used to be. And I don't know why he's stepping up now when it's... There they are, the 2 males, the 2 white males. Don't know why he's stepping up now. But he's doing a foamy poo. But Frankie has become vocal, like quite vocal, and I'm not sure what's going on with him. He used to be like the typical quail that called the hens to him with that bup, 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 and gave away nice things. Now he's like competing and pushing the hens. Like he loves anything having to do with sand, or I'm not putting sand. So when I put this grit down there, he was, and he was like, I don't know if he's lost his mind or what has happened. He talks, you can hear him talking to that other male. Frankie has become quite a talker. But he, yeah, the young one is just younger and strong, and has taken upon himself to step up when he was completely subordinate. Look at that. And I never even knew he was a male. He just stepped up about, I think it was 4 days ago, I'm not sure. I do not know. Here is Dancer, and you can see that she's not smooth. She's keeping her feathers fluffed up. She's so tiny, look at her. She was tiny since we got her. That one, which we got Jerry, she was just bigger. Anyways, there's another one that we got as a rescue, and she's kind of small, but she's doing okay. No, that's the other male. That's Jackson. Anyways, Mr. Sir here. I called him Great Scott, like Scotty, because I was like, Great Scott. Whoa. I think she just told him to shut up. I don't know what was that. Help me, God. So they've been in the urban quail ranch, which is where they go in the inclement weather. It's like super high winds out there. It's fall. Yeah, and I just can't go out there in the winter time and the high winds and the really wet. What are you saying to me? I wonder what they mean when they say that, like, there's danger, Will Robinson. Or I don't know what, or they gather the hens to themselves. Stuff like that. But, well, they still seem to be a cohesive group. Although I did see some, when I put this new feed around, that there's plenty of room to eat beside each other, but they were pushing each other. So, and I still haven't figured out the water. I do every few days. I put fresh water in there, distilled water, but I don't like this method. But it's so far the only method that works inside. So what happens is it's closed in, but it gets dirty. And it gets skunky by maybe the second or third day, even if I put something in it, maybe a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in the distilled water or anything to keep it cleaner, like a drop of iodine. What do you want? But the ones with the nipple feeders that hang down, it makes like a pool underneath, like way too wet. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I should put it in. Would you please? And then just keep changing the litter underneath, and then dry out the litter somewhere, and then put it back. And so, because it would be cleaner. Are you really? It's November. You're supposed to settle down, Mr. Sir. Hi. I like to watch them and observe them, so I don't always, but I like to do that. See? He does it in the middle of the night, too. There's Cutie. She's our oldest quail. I think she's 4. You're 4 years old, aren't you? Yeah, little Dickens. She sort of has a little bit of a limp. I heard you in there. And so what I've been doing is every time I'm thinking of it, maybe every 2 days, I put a little drop of oregano oil on the back, like between the shoulder blades of the ones that aren't doing well. So that would be Cutie, Dancer, and Frankie, wherever he is, because he's not doing very well. He's not himself. He's not 100%. So, but when I do that, they suddenly have new life and they feel really good. And Dancer, there, like the reason she's so not doing so well, she almost died. So, I mean, compared to being gone, she's doing okay. But it was right after I got the last feed, which was the 30%. It was really small, and I don't even know if it was in their system. It was like, I kept asking him, do you have something like that? And then he found one in the, like, it wasn't looking in the computer. He just looked in the inventory way at the back or something, and he knew his inventory really well, and he found this old, I'm thinking it was an old bag, I don't know. But, so that bag is now at the very end. It's just underneath the little new stuff that's in the little tray there. This is all brand new feed, so I think that was at one feed store, and so I'm gonna go back to Quick Feeds. They don't have the 30%, but I don't need that right now. They get the 24% for the winter. The guy at the other store, Minor Brothers, he keeps quail, Bob White's. So he said that all the guys that keep quail, they just come and get the 19%. So I don't know. Like, did I miss something? Like, I thought that they needed pretty high, maybe not in the winter, but he and the people he knows are feeding 19% to their quail through the summer. So I don't know if they're supplementing with mealworms all the time, or how do they get their protein up. So I don't even know if this guy was calling because they had that bag of 30%. I don't know. Still learning. But yeah, they should settle down soon. They just got a little excited because I was putting some new litter down and new food and new grit, so they got all excited. They should settle down soon. Dancer sometimes just sits near the food. She's so tiny. Like, you can feel her breastbone. It's sharp. The rest of them are pretty fat. What are you saying, Scotty? Eh? Oh, anyways. There he is in all his glory.